Hey, my people, it don't set. You don't read though. As I dey talk to na social media don catch fire. The gbege and the sholo wey I bring up for today, it concern that our trending Nollywood actress wey they call her Nkechi Blessing. Now the update now I bring up for today. Oh, whoa, my people. They say wonder shall never end. Not see our eye no go see you. Anyway, now for us to analyze them. Bring am come table make una hear and make una see wetin dey happen for the countryside. Ewo. Una know say after those gbege, gbas quarrel here and there, shout, curse, wey be say Blessing and the husband, abi whether na husband be boyfriend be fiance, dey do for online, wey be say shake the whole internet and social media. The man don finally come out. This time around, he come apologize to everyone.
Thank you. No,
as the man dey talk, my people, the man dey shake. Yes. And una go know say, if una watch the video, una know say he no be that kind person wey dey like this kind open things, as in to come out for social media to drag himself out. According to her, say that he drag himself. If not, maybe for not come out for social media. Anyway, I recommend them for wetin him do, because nobody dey above mistake. As far as he don't realize say wetin him do no good. Anyway, my people, e go good make it come from the horse's mouth. And if not today, none of the crowd across is my page, make una not forget to follow me, like and press that bell, because it is very important. So now going to get more videos and updates from my channel and my page. Not gonna share as well.
Thank you very much.
Follow me for my Instagram at Isioma Usaze and subscribe to my YouTube channel at Matilda Film TV channel. I will see you for the next video. Thank you.
Allow me, Liko. How are you doing, my brother? God bless you. Thank you. Yeah. Don't insult anyone. Don't worry. Hopefully someday they'll be a very huge fan of mine as well. So yes, guys. We're gonna start right away. My name is Honorable Opeyemi Falegan. The reason why I'm here today is to talk about some certain things. Number one, I think I've got like 4 things to talk about today. Number one, I've actually received calls from traditional rulers, from religious leaders, from families, from friends, from everyone. And they've been able to tell me how disappointed they've been in these few days. I just want to apologize to everyone right away. I want to apologize to everyone. I'm really, truly sorry for everything that happened during this last 5 days. You know, I know it's been a very, very terrible time for me and my people as well. When I started receiving calls from different people that I knew how far, you know, how ugly it has been. But I want to tell you guys something. You know, sometimes what we do at times doesn't really define who we are. What defines us is how much we rise after falling. I know I've made some certain mistakes with myself, in which I've done things in which most of you weren't expecting. You know, and I want you guys to know sometimes that it gets really ugly before it's beautiful. And what we do at times doesn't really define who we are. What defines us is how well we rise after falling. I'm so really pissed off with myself, especially with the fact that I was actually involved myself with this social media, you know, ranting and altercations this last few days. I've not really been happy about it. I'm really, really sorry about that. Really, really sorry. If I could change the ends of time, there's some certain things that I wouldn't allow myself to be involved in. God knows, all through all these years, you know, my ways, they've been really so honorable. You guys can attend to that. I've got a lot of people coming on my program. You guys can really testify to that. I've never really spoken. I've never really insulted anyone in the last, with all my programs, in all these years that I've actually, you know, been on my live programs. I never insulted anyone. I've never really, you know, I've always comported myself in the best possible behavior, like, you know, best ways. But it's quite unfortunate. This last one, I believe personally I messed up. And like I said, what we do at times does not really define who we are. What defines us is where we rise after falling. So from the bottom of my heart to the depth of my soul, guys, I'm really, really so sorry. And because a lot of you couldn't believe it, like, oh, this man now reserved is being, like very gentle, reserved man. What actually happened, I just want to apologize to you guys, to my friends, my family, to my viewers, that I'm really, truly very, very sorry. Sorry, the fact that I involved myself with this social media, altercations, curiosity and all that. I'm very, very, very sorry about that. If I could change the ends of time, I wouldn't involve myself in that. Number two, you guys, I know most of you, the sensible ones, I'm very sure most of you know that I'm an officer in the Royal Air Force, 2624. I know a lot of things were actually said that, just because, two people got involved in social media, problems. But I want you guys to know that this was a case of two people who were once so much in love with each other. This is a case of a love life gone sour. I know these two people were so much in love. We were so much in love at a particular time. We love each other. We really share each other. And you guys can see, most of those times, I was actually always professing her love, telling her how much I love her on my page, and all that, because I really, then I loved her at that particular time. But it's life, when love comes, it's always like a dream. But when it goes, it's like a nightmare. When you love someone, you guys are so much in love, you love each other, you're crazy about each other. But when it goes, it's like a nightmare, like everybody's gonna tear each other apart. I will really admonish ourselves on our people. When you are in a relationship with someone and something actually happened, or probably one of you decide to move on or moves on, none of you should come on social media to really think you can break each other's down. Things don't work that way. Do you understand? Because I'm very sure most of you guys are not stupid. To the point someone actually said I had to borrow a military uniform, borrowed military guns. This is the United Kingdom, for Christ's sakes. People don't do that here. I'm very sure it's possible in Nigeria, but this is United Kingdom. When it comes to anything terrorism with guns and all that, that's not possible. Probably I rented those military guys as well, carrying guns and all that. Well, I know most of you are not stupid, but some are really, really stupid as well by saying, oh, you don't have a job. I know it's social media. Even someone who is not even up to your standard will come on your page to insult you. It's life. But I want to say, and I want to address this, that this was a case of two people in love at a particular time. If someone had told me that, that at this time, if someone had told me like January, like, oh, you guys are going to involve yourself in this crazy situation, I would have said no. Because guys, we were so much in love. When it to January, even to the last time I came home, February. But it's life, you can't help it sometimes, you can't help it sometimes. There's some things you can't really help. Things fall apart sometimes. And sometimes it takes some certain things to fall apart for new things to spring forth. And even though I didn't come in the best version, but I didn't like that myself. But it's quite unfortunate that happened. And what we have to do is keep moving forward with ourselves. So most of you were really annoyed, were really, really, you couldn't believe it. Like, this man is always reserved, even talking to people online, doing my giveaways and all that. Doing all that. You guys were really, really disappointed. I want to say I'm really, really sorry. And I want to apologize for another thing as well to my people. Another thing I would like to apologize about is the last thing I said. And I was talking about myself not dating someone who doesn't have a degree. That was a very, very wrong thing to say. I'm very, very sorry about, because most of the people I give to in my states, the Okada riders, the market women, the motorists, even most of the people I help, they are not really educated. most of them are not really educated. Well, myself coming out because I was trying to, show my other part of me by saying, oh, if you're not educated, then I wouldn't date you. I'm very, very sorry, guys, for using that word. I believe we're all unique in our different ways. Most people, we can all say different things to actually insult each other. But I want you to know, with my fans, with my families, I'm very, very sorry. I believe we are all, we are all unique in our different ways. I'm very, very sorry, guys, for using that word or insult. Like, if I had actually insulted anyone, I'm very, very sorry. Emabino. I insulted you, my fans, by talking about degrees and all that. I'm very, very sorry. Emabino. Because most of you that supported my foundation during the Christmas time, they were just normal people, Like I always say, no be rich man they give, not generous man they give. I'm very, very sorry, guys. From the bottom of my heart to the depth of my soul, I'm very, very sorry. Ejo, Emabino, Emabino. From my heart, I'm really apologizing to you guys. I'm really apologizing to you guys. Emabino. From the bottom of my heart to the depth of my soul. Please, guys, forgive me for all I said, for all I involved myself with. Actually, I know what it takes to be in a relationship because, and I know the 3 best attributes to show in a relationship, which is provide, profess, and protect. You guys know what happened during the Tampa time. I was able to protect, show how much I really cared about this woman. Like, I cared at that particular time. I was so much, we're so much into each other. I showed so much care, protection, and all that. And when it comes to professing my love, guys, you can see every now and then how much I profess my love to her, because I was really, really in love with her at that particular time. And when it comes to provision, she knows I was able to provide within my own capacity. Ìjà ló dé torí ń dòwe. Ìjà ló ṣe kíni, ìjà ló dé torí ń dòwe. Ẹ má bínú. To most of you who really felt really disappointed with some of my utterances, with things I've actually said, I'm very, very sorry. Ẹ má bínú. I got myself involved in exchanging words with a woman. That was really disappointing. From the bottom of my heart to the depth of my soul, I'm really, really sorry. I'm sorry I actually did that. I'm sorry I allowed myself to be called names that never existed. Emma Shabinu, because I was the one that put myself in such a situation. I was the one that actually allowed myself to be dragged in the public eye. From my heart, I just want to say I'm very, very, very sorry, guys. I'm not, and to her as well, from the bottom of my heart to the depth of my soul. I knew most of the things you said were out of, curiosity, provocation, and all that. I'm sorry from my heart. I know I know how it feels, someone you really do love, like, showed so much love, and bro, you're not coming online, so probably